Should you be eating breakfast if you're trying to lose weight and body fat? Is it beneficial, or is it stopping you from achieving your fat and weight loss goals? In this video, I'm going to break down everything you need to know about breakfast, if you should be consuming it, if it is positively or negatively affecting your fat loss goals, so you have the answer once and for all. By the end of the video, you'll be able to tell if breakfast is helping or hurting your fat loss. And the answer, well, it might just surprise you. For anyone new around here, hi, I'm Joe. I'm a Team GB gymnast and I help people drop body fat, build a body that they love without removing all the enjoyment from their life in the simplest format. If you want more fat loss advice, like the bits in this video, I've put everything you need to know in the first link in the description and you can grab it for absolutely free. And if you want to skip to the good bit, the second link is going to tell you more about my coaching, what it is, who it helps, how it does it, and how much it costs. The idea that breakfast is essential has been drilled into us for decades. It goes back years and years and years. But nutrition and science has moved on. So what does it all say? Is it really important or not? Let's look at the origin of this myth. So the phrase was actually coined and focused on as a marketing strategy by cereal companies in the 1900s. So obviously, they're a little bit biased, aren't they? To get you to buy or be invested in eating cereal. Dr. John Harvey Kellogg was an American doctor and a few other things, but he was also the co-founder of Kellogg's. How convenient, and used this as part of his health narrative to help promote his products. A 2020 review in the journal Nutrients confirmed that there is no single evidence to suggest that breakfast is superior to any other meal. But what else does the science tell us? A 2019 systematic review that looked over 13 controlled trials found that skipping breakfast did not lead to weight gain and in most cases led to a lower daily calorie intake. However, some studies published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, that was a mouthful, found that those that eat breakfast tend to have a more stable blood glucose level and were more cognitively able throughout the morning. The evidence is quite split here. So this suggests that it's more of an individual approach, not a universal rule. If you train in the morning or you have a physically demanding job, this is where breakfast earns its place. If you're active in the morning, fueling properly, in my opinion, is a smart move. Of course, it's an individual approach. You might prefer to train or be active fasted, whatever, that's absolutely fine. It's not a rule. However, your body will thank you for it, and definitely your performance output, I find, in my experience with clients and myself, will be greater. A study into the Journal of Strength and Conditioning research found that eating before training in the morning had an improved output on performance and even recovery markers. Without flooding you with scientific literature here, it's also been found that having a high protein breakfast can help reduce the hunger hormones, meaning you feel fuller for longer and you're less likely to snack later on. So when might skipping breakfast help you? If you're not active in the morning and you wake up and you're simply not hungry, skipping breakfast may be the best move for you. Personally, I'm a little bit like this. I find it a little bit harder to eat in the morning, so especially on days where I'm not training in the morning, I'll sometimes go until early afternoon without having my first meal. This is absolutely fine. There's been a couple of studies here, and in 2016 they found that people who forced themselves to eat in the morning, these non-hungry type of people, genuinely led to consuming more calories throughout the day. And a 2020 review in Obesity Reviews found that intermittent fasting, which is essentially narrowing down your calories to a little window throughout the day, was equally as effective for fat loss as continuous calorie restriction, a more generalized approach. But what is going to make the actual difference between you and your fat loss or weight loss goals? It is, as always, the golden rule: total daily calorie intake versus expenditure, calories in versus calories out. If you are consuming less calories on a day-to-day basis than your body is burning, it will burn and use those fat stores primarily. Obviously, you need to try and cling on to that muscle mass with a high protein diet and training hard. It will burn fat and lose weight primarily by using, it needs energy, it's using those fat stores. It doesn't matter if you eat breakfast or you skip it. If you are consuming, eating more calories than your body needs, you will not lose fat, full stop. The best breakfast strategy is the one that works for you. I suggest you try both approaches, maybe a week on, maybe a week off. You will find what you prefer, what you're more comfortable with, and what you find fits your life best. And the final nail in the coffin, a 2017 study in Nutrients found that there was no significant difference between those who consumed breakfast and didn't in terms of a fat loss outcome when total daily calories were matched. Let me know in the comments down below if you're a breakfast eater or a breakfast skipper. I won't judge, I promise. Create a calorie deficit, stay in the deficit. If you need to track your calories to do this, absolutely do it. I suggest you do. It will open your eyes, hit your protein, make sure you're training, and you will get there. If you want more fat loss gold like the bits in this video, the first link in the description is going to give you everything you need to know to get started. Everything about lifestyle training for fat loss. Get it for free. The second link is going to tell you more about my program, how I help people, what it is, how much it costs, all of that stuff. Second link. And if you enjoyed this video, thanks for watching, subscribe, and YouTube is going to suggest a video here, which is going to help you probably with training or fat loss, so you should watch it.